Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Herter. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Curry. Green finds Howard. Here's Simmons. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Here's Young. Back to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Howard with it, and guarded by Capella. But tried by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Young taking his time here. Capella. The shot will not fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
No good from Simmons.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet.
What a jam!
Ben's loving that right there.
What a jam!
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
And Young, here we go. Looking to end the run. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Atlanta also making some changes here. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Inside. Scott, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Left side Williams to the inside. Pass to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Right block shot. And it's Capella missing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Takes the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Williams dishes to Snell. Back to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Milton the pass to Scott. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
A 3-time sixth man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son sixth in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
The Hawks trail by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Snell, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A shot by Milton, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Now here's Milton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Shake Milton. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Simmons passes to Howard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell.
Well, that's who Huerter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Simmons looking around. Six on the shot clock. Atlanta with the rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Young outside. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Young passes to Huerter, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the technical free throw is good.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Whistle blows, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
The 76ers leading by 3.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. Rejected by Young.
How about that? Trae Young with a block shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Williams dishes to Capella. Pass to Herter. Banked in off the glass. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the inside. Here's Howard. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed is checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Capella with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Herter. The offensive rebound.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
Here's Maxey. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Another shot. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams passes to Capella. From down in the low post, it goes. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Now, here's Maxey. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoy a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside, Simmons. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
Like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Off target with his three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And he lays it straight in. And the Hawks lead by 4. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that's done. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Philadelphia on D. 4-point game. A nice shot by Young.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire. And these shots are helping out the offense.
Simmons passes to Harris. No good from 11 feet. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. It's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Capella.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Young with no one around. No good from outside.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Thibault. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now the pass to Snell. Out to Gallinari. Over Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 6. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Good on the bucket. Harris has got 6.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Pass to Okongwu. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Atlanta, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. 40 seconds left in the third. And here's Maxey. To the paint, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here is Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. There's the feed to Okongwu. Over Harris. The kick out to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Reed. The shot misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey, and it's Green, and it's Korkmaz in at the 4 slot. Williams scanning the floor. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He feeds it to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Over Howard. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know what? They're winning those despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Green. The shot from the low post is good. Green's got his first 2 points.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Simmons with it. High post, Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Howard.
Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting tonight.
And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Now, he can be a tricky cover. The defense gets caught overreacting, and Green takes advantage.
And both free throws good for Green. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Young against Simmons. Young left side. Okongwu kicks to Young. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. That 3 off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. With 3, Harris. Good drive by Simmons. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Down low, here's Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Okongwu with it. Harris is there. Okongwu's shot is good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Harris finds Simmons. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Hunter with it. Working on Green. And Young. Here we go. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Young against Green. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Harris. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Brooklyn. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
Here we go. 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Irving against Green. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
76ers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Irving up top, inside. And it's sent back by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Howard's got his second bucket.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Irving for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Harris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Brown the pass to Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, +1.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Brown. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Harris, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Claxton the pass to Jordan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, Harris. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Harden. Claxton the pass to Jordan. Feeds it to Irving. Harden outside. And the Nets miss again. Here's Philadelphia. Big stretch here going 10-2. Korkmaz, no good. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And a change for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Harris kicks to Irving. Count it.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Irving. Here's Scott. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Aldridge kicks to Harris. Aldridge left side. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out. And it's Harris off the drive. And stolen by Thybulle. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Harden kicks to Harris. 4 seconds left. Just 3 on the clock. That shot off. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass and you control the second chance opportunities, on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Reed. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Griffin passes to Aldridge. The shot's good. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Irving looking over the floor. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Reed. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. A nice shot by Aldridge.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 5.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. And the shot is good. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Brown against Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Scott kicks to Simmons. 5 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Passes to Harden. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Brown outside. Right side Aldridge. Harden surveying the D. That shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Scott inside, guarded by Harden. Back to Curry. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Aldridge dishes to Harden. Green against Curry. And it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. Here's Howard. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Harden bounce pass. Jordan kicks to Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. It's deflected. They get it back outside for Simmons. Off target from outside. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Simmons inside. He's against Jordan, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Nobody near Irving. Nice open look, but it's no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Harris. And it's Claxton in a power forward. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or 2 ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Irving passes to Jordan. Yep, it counts. Jordan's got 6.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the rules. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And the 76ers with some changes. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And James Harden subbed in for Luwawu. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
On the wing, Milton, guarded by Harden. Tries from 10. Second chance shot. Howard misses.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey. The Nets also changing it up. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for Harris.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella.
Whoa, what a finish!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. It's his first trip to the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Pound kicks to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Steps back and fires. And he hits the jumper for two. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
So fun watching Harden operate inside near the rim. I mean, his confidence level is high, and he does a really good job getting ideal position.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Nets leading by 7. Now here's Harden. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Irving's checked in for James Harden. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Reed. The pass to Maxey. Milton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. No good. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Simmons. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Griffin goes in to the middle. Out to Harris. Johnson, a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Harris. Rebound, Brooklyn. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harris hooking it over to the paint. Here's Aldridge. Back to Harris. Pass to Aldridge.
Howard is an excellent defender with a wide reach, and because of that, he's really good at contesting shots.
Shot clock at 5. Johnson finds Aldridge. It's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. Out to Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
And the basket by Curry.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving drives in. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Outside Irving. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Three-pointer. And Curry pulls it down. 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here is Irving. It's good.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Curry dishes to Green. He kicks it to Harris. Back to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris, no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Green, the pass to Harris. Back to Green. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Wasted no time on that one.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Harris kicks to Irving. The dish to Jordan. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
12 seconds left in the game. Axie passes to Thibault. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for the 76ers, Seth Curry is out there.
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Giannis against Simmons. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And good that time. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is no good. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Curry. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Simmons got 5. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. Howard wide open. No good off the back of the rim.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Green. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Curry. Good D by Lopez. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Harris against Giannis. Lopez passes to Middleton. Holiday, no one around him. And the Bucks miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Here's Maxey. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Takes it off the glass.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good, Maxey.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The pass to Harris. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Scott.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He got it up, and that one released in time, but no good.
And when Lopez is locked in on defense, it helps. I mean, look, we'd love to see this more often.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
This, for me personally, I just want to know.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Reed. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Scott, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Here's Reed. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here is Forbes on deep, but they recover it. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers trail by 6. Hilton the pass to Reed. Outside, Scott. Here's Milton. Reed. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers trail by 8. Moving it up. Nice move. Misses off the right iron.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Portis. Yep, that one goes. Portis has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one's good. Maxey.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Portis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Middleton outside. Off target from outside. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Simmons. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Portis. And stolen by Thibault. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday in for Bryn Ford. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giannis dishes to Lopez, and they pick up 2. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Here's Korkmaz. He is still scoreless so far in this one. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And...
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Simmons drops them both. Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 8.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Simmons inside the line. Here's Howard. And the shot goes in.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Top of the key, Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak super.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. And Holiday has it in the corner. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Holiday inside the line, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 9 points for Drew Holiday. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
Now Giannis. 8 points for him. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And a missed layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The shot by Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Deflects the pass. Outside, Green. Back to Howard. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis high post. Simmons is there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers with some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Portis. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Milton. Forbes with the rebound.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Middleton the pass to Portis. And stolen by Howard. And the pass to Harris. And here is Howard. Passes it to Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Forbes. Middleton left side. Portis finds Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Here's Maxey. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Maxey passes to Thybulle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Bucks leading by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Green.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Middleton outside.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Howard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, how about the mobility of Howard to drive and draw the foul? He's skilled in so many different areas.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. Now here's Simmons in the corner. It's Harris. Just 4 to shoot.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
The kick out to Holiday to the inside. DiVincenzo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. There's the pass to Connaughton. To the pace, Lopez. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Howard. Curry dishes to Howard. The drive by Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, becoming more and more of the leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Back to Curry, passes to Simmons. To tie it up. Here's Howard, outside for Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. Count that bucket. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo shoots the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Green with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. From deep. They get it back. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go for it. From deep 3-point range, offline. And so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. tonight, our matchup. You'll see DA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Green out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Hunter with it. Harris is there. And stolen by Simmons. Curry finds Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting.
Again, that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Simmons on the wing. Capella covering. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Young looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Howard with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Good. Harris has got his second basket.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
Young drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Herter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Simmons on the wing. Capella covering. The pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Locks it again.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Herter passes to Young. Not going to go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Inside. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 11. Here's Simmons. Out in his own on the break. Here's Herter. Young outside. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the 5. Outside Williams. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And the layup falls. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Okongwu with it. Scott's there. 6 to shoot. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Shoots over Scott. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense is right there. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. From 10 feet out, Scott pulls it in. Now with Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Here's Williams. Passes it to Snell. Lays it up off the glass. Snell's got 5 now.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
Here's Max. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action, how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made. On the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Idea why you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Young against Simmons. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Made that a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
That one goes in.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more. More and more efficient offensively.
Simmons against Young.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Curry passes to Howard. Harris, right side. Off target from free.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Young.
Incredible night for Trae. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
Oh boy, to be Young. Again.
Makes you doubt it, doesn't it? Young against Simmons. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Launches a three. No good on that one. And that's it for the first half of action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Dwight Howard had no problems getting going. He had 10 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
Young finds Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Simmons. Young inside. Back to Herter. 4 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Outside for Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Capella, high post. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here is Curry. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Simmons. To the inside. Howard can't hit. And for the Hawks, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. The kick out to Young. To the middle, and stolen by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge.
And the defender there, a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
76ers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 6. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Harris outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Pass to Herter. Up and in on the layup. Herter's got 6 points.
Pushing the action, not worried about who's in front of him. Kevin Herter can deliver through contact.
And the rejection by Collins. Young pass to Herter and stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. Gallinari in the corner. And there's the pass to Okongwu. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Williams with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Korkmaz. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Snell. Reed covering. The shake. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead. Now here's Maxey.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's the and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz with the forcing.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Milton with it. Pass to Maxey. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Green. In the corner, it's Harris. Green passes to Simmons.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Collins dishes to Capella. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Simmons. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Young finds Capella. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. There's the dish to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Collins in the post. Guarded by Harris. And it's good. 2 points.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions. And Howard's still a presence down low.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. And that's an intentional foul. Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Over to the wing. Snell finds Young. Bogdanovich looking around. The pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. He feeds it to Okongwu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Simmons. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Snell kicks to Young. Feeds to Capella. shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
It's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That makes it a three-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And stolen by Simmons. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the
There below is now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Green. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. Harris inside. He's against Green. Harris, no good. Here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Shot clock at 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. From past the arc. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got 5 now.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
The drive by Green. Outside Irving. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Curry looking it over. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Harden on the wing. Green inside, guarded by Harris. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Green, the pass to Howard. Harris against Harden. Here's Simmons. Curry trying to break free.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And here's Harden. The feed to Jordan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Danny Green. And Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Maxey, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Claxton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harden the pass to Claxton. Over Maxey. Aldridge trying to break free. Claxton with the bucket.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Milton. From deep. Aldridge against Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, because of his frame, Dwight Howard is so problematic for the defense. Gets to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Ben Simmons. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Here's Maxey. Outside, Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Brown.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Howard kicks to Scott. Back to Howard. Over Aldridge. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially gifted in terms of utilizing that length.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Brown the pass to Griffin. That's tipped. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Korkmaz. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Back to Brown. Kicks to Harden. Aldridge trying to break free, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Harris. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The pass to Griffin. Over Scott. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Curry, and Griffin sends it back. Brown the pass to Griffin. Brown outside. Back to Griffin. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Curry outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Harden. Outside, Griffin. Harden against Curry. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from James Harden. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Scott can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And they double up Jordan. Feeds to Harden. The fadeaway. And that one goes long. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Scott. Rejected by Harris. Brown kicks to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Scott the pass to Curry. Griffin with the steal. All going up court. And Harden with the stuff.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Outside Curry, trying to end the drought. Good work defensively by Harden. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry outside. Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Nets.
Knocks it loose, and there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Green. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Net.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. On the wing, Harris. Dishes to Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz comes in for Green, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. Clock at 4. Aldridge finds Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Harris passes to Aldridge. Harris dishes to Aldridge. Lays it up off the glass. Aldridge has got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Simmons left side. Can't hit from 12. Nets leading by 3. Green taking his time here. Inside and stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Count that one.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Aldridge against Howard. Aldridge inside. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
How about the tenaciousness on that play from Harris? That's the brand of toughness they want from him every night.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Aldridge. Back to Green, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers leading. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
On the wing, Harris. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They get a hand on it. Howard with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for Simmons. Thibault, the second chance points on the tip in. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got 6.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Maxey passes to Howard. Shoots over Griffin. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
Harris passes to Claxton. Another shot. Pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Outside, Simmons. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Harris finds Irving. Right side, Griffin. All sorts of time. No good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Harris. Curry is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the center. Irving passes to Jordan. Over Milton. Jordan's shot is off. Here's Milton. Down low. Here's Scott. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Scott's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Nets trail by 7. On the wing, Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Harris looking it over. He feeds it to Jordan. Reed with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Here's Milton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the jam by Harden.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded close. On the wing, Scott. Pass to Maxey. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Jordan kicks to Irving. And it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, Philadelphia. Green leading the charge. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Harden dishes to Harris. Back to Harden. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Simmons. Oh, wow! And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry with it.
2 minutes.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 9.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Kicks it out to Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points from down low. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
The feed to Jordan. Howard with the steal. Curry passes to Howard. A second chance effort. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And Simmons drops them both. Nets trail by 13. Harden the pass to Green. Right side, Jordan. Over Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Simmons.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Howard.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Free throw good from Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Right side, Scott. Right wing. Outside, Simmons. Back to Reed. To the middle. Outside for Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the And with
hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. It's Curry outside. Giannis grabs the miss. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Holiday looking for an opening. Now the pass to Lopez. Over Howard. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Stolen by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Simmons. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Howard outside for Simmons. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Howard.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Middleton.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Green gets it to go.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Lopez. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Tobias Harris just going hard right there to the rim and forcing the refs to call that.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tucker finds Holiday. Portis with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shots good by Middleton.
See how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hits from the high post. Middleton's got 7.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Harris passes to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots it up. That one wide left. Pass break Philadelphia. Korkmaz passes to Harris. Offline with the baseline jumper. Pass break Milwaukee. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll... We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying time.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Mike Scott. Korkmaz is out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2 guard. All alone. Maxey, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he gets it back. Scott kicks to Harris. 4 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Bucks leading by 9. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They get the rebound. Out to Harris. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
He drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee. Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young, so his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Simmons finds Harris. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Holiday with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Holiday against Howard. Holiday dishes to Lopez.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Howard with the steal. Right side, Green. Curry passes to Howard. Milton in the corner. The rebound by the Bucks. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on an 11-3 run. Holiday, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Holiday. Lopez right side. Count that one. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lopez powering through that time.
32 seconds left now here in the second. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And that should do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
The drive by Simmons.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Here's Curry. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 14.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And Giannis throws it down. And the Bucks lead by 16.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lets it go from the wing. Howard, great positioning on the putback.
And not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Harris. Passes it to Korkmaz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
Got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. 76ers moving the ball around. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second free throw, no good. Milwaukee leading by 11. Portis finds Middleton. And that one is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Outside Holiday. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Holiday. The tray. Rebound by the 76ers. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up by 8. And fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The 76ers trail by 8. Taking a look at the 76ers. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. He's all alone. Jumps up. And Holiday throws it down.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim. Love the power on that dunk, too.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 10. Lopez outside. Aston Morrow. Now Giannis. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Howard with the steal. Curry dishes to Green. And the 76ers get it back. Howard finds Simmons. Here's Green. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Green missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Simmons looking it over. Now the dish to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Howard in the post. Lopez is there. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Over in the corner, Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. The 3. Giannis dishes to Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Milwaukee getting another chance here for 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Here's Harris. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Moura, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Outside Holiday. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The drive by Simmons. Harris outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Bucks leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Giannis.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Harris. Stolen by Middleton. They're running. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Off target from the wing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
DiVincenzo with it. From downtown. He can't get it to go. Here's Milton. Gets it to fall.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent Bear.